Hey, Aquarius. All those Aquarians out there. Welcome to your reading for the 11th to the 17th of May 2020. It is a general reading. Will not resonate with everybody, but if you can get something from Spirit, get a message, get a tip or a trick or just a heads up, or just an overall idea of what the week may present for you. Okay, so your overall theme for your, oh, nice, I like this. So we've got fertility there, so there's a bit of abundance going on there, there's some good energy going with this card here, Aquarius. Now, was where they got the word panic from, so it's that high energy that, a lot of the frequency is quite intense, it just moves very, very quickly. So there is, that's a beautiful energy to have. It's a very strong energy, and it's going to, could bring some really great things for you this week. All right, so I'm going to lay down some tarot cards to see how this is synchronizing with your overall theme and see what other information we can get. So Spirit is saying there, Aquarius, that you have been waiting a long time for this frequency, for this energy, that this is coming to you because of all the hard work that you have put in and all the, the way that you've been moving yourself through all the frequencies and all the layers of stuff that has been going on. So it is very kudos to you and how you've placed yourself. Okay, so let's have a look. We have the Star, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Staffs, the Queen of Chalices, Two of Vesicas, the Eight, which is Justice. We've got the Knight of Swords, we've got the Hermit, we've got the World, and we have the Judgment card. Woo! Okay, right, so the overall energy for your reading here, Aquarius, is you, because the Star card is the Aquarius card. Beautiful card. Just, wish upon a star, get some inspiration from the universe. This is about messages coming through, being connected, just having that, that magical feeling that is coming through. But as I said, it's also you, Aquarius. And what's crossing you at the moment there is that there's been some heartache. There's been some stuff going on for you, Aquarius, that has been a little bit harsh, a little bit hard. You could have even had your heart broken. And this is the grief card. But, you are moving away from that, because the reason why I say that is because, if you look in the card, there is that turning away. There could have even been another person or another, something, a third party of some sort. Now, a third party doesn't always mean a person. It can just mean a situation. Maybe the person where the grief this is coming from, that situation had something that they were holding on to that has come in from outside of the situation. But I'll have a look as we go along and see what other messages can come through for you. Now, this is you, and yes, of course you're feeling a bit battered and bruised. You've got the Nine of Staffs here. That usually says that there's a lot, you've been going through quite a lot. If you look at all the staffs behind, they look like trees, but they are all the situations and all the times that you've had to pull yourself back up again and keep fighting on and keep moving forward as much as you could. It's a Strength card, so yes, you have been, but you've still got a staff in your hand, so you're still there, you're still strong, you're still going forward. And this is your mindset, Aquarius. You're not ready to give up, which is great. Great. Okay, so here we have the Queen of Chalices as your basis of your reading. So very beautiful. Very, very beautiful in the fact that, this is a Cancer energy as well, but we've got the pink, we've got the unconditional love, we've got, and if you look at this is at her heart space, this is at the level of her heart chakra, so this is about really getting to an emotional, point, the Aquarius, where you actually can feel quite grounded within yourself, but you're sure of your emotions, you know what you feel, you know why you're feeling them, and you're not, you're quite happy with that. This could also be a Cancer in your life, the Aquarius, that this may have an indication of what's been going on at the overall theme or energy of your reading there. Okay, but we'll see as we go on, but I would hazard that this is about you. Okay, right. So then we have the past. So you've been juggling things, you've been trying to make things work, you've been, you know, having to be a little bit sort of creative in the way your resources are, you know, are divvied out and how you're using them. There has been quite a lot of that this is coming to the end of that. So there's that change coming through. So you're feeling a lot happier with that situation, and you're feeling that you don't have to keep a hold on that as much as you might have in the past. Okay, and then we have justice here. So yes, bringing in that balance there. You know, if it's a legal matter, then it's going to be coming, you know, be in your favour, or there will be an outcome. It may not necessarily be the one you want, you know, and this could, you know, this could have something to do with this heartache, this broken heart stuff going on there. You know, maybe there was a situation that, you know, because this is different for everybody. It's a general reading, so you can't say one reading for everybody, you know, or one card, you know, one reading for one person, because that's not fair. But, you know, this is the general idea that, you know, that there is something that is going to be figured out. It's going to be in your favour. If we see by the rest of the cards, and we can do some clarifiers there. Rambling a little bit, but let's get into it. Okay, so this is you. So you've been cutting out the dead wood in your life there, Aquarius. You're sick of it. You don't want it there anymore. You realise how much energy it's taking from you. It's a Knight. It's an action card. So you're really getting rid of things. The Knight of Swords is also Gemini with energy. But, you know, this is pretty much just getting rid of something that isn't serving you. Nice. And within that situation is the Hermit. So that's Virgo energy, but it's an Earth energy. But this is really you looking for the answers. Looking, you know, and you've been looking and you've been trying to, you know, you've been wanting to figure things out and get a higher perspective, get a greater perspective on things. You know, especially if it's come down to this justice, this, you know, if it's anything legal, it is really finding out more information and you know, just getting yourself sort of at the right point where you know what you're doing and know what you're saying, and you're feeling quite confident in where you stand. Now, your hopes and fears are that you got the world, and why not? So you're hoping for the end of a situation, the end of a cycle. You're also hoping that this is going to be, you know, a great outcome, which you would, obviously. Now, the Phoenix rises from the ashes. So you're wanting to come back, and you're wanting to come back strong. You have the Strength card up here, which goes along with your mindset. So your hopes and fears is very similar. That that having that strength to continue on. So very, very lovely. Now, here we have Judgment. So, wow. You know, we got some stuff going on there. So with the Judgment card, this is Archangel Michael. He's bringing through the protection that you need. He's also bringing through the outcome that is going to serve you the best. So it is about ideas. It is about a communication. You see a lot of blue in there, and that is all about coming from the throat chakra. So we're talking about being able to speak, being able to get your ideas across. So yes, there is judgment, but it will be in your favour. We've got the number 20 there, so we're looking at balance once again. We will pull some clarifiers on those. Okay, what I want to look at first is the Three of Swords. Definitely. Let's see what that's about, see why we've got that there. We'll get a little bit more information on that. Okay. Okay, so here we have the Nine of Pipes. So yes, so this is coming to, you know, this is the same thing as here. So it is really finding that strength, finding your place, getting some inspiration from Spirit, really just looking after you, making sure that what you have and where you are is really where you need to be. It's also coming to the end of a cycle. So as I said, that this is in relation to this. So this is coming to an end. You are going to come out of that and be actually feeling a lot better and a lot happier about, you know, coming through it, and that you're not, you know, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel stronger. You're going to feel more connected and balanced from that, which is great. Okay, let's look at the Justice card here. This is your immediate future. So this is what's coming right up. And we have the Justice card is the number 8. So that's power, and that's power does come through authority and you know, So it could be a legal situation. All right, let's see what justice is saying for you. So here we have the Six of Stones. So yes, so, you know, this is about looking at the resources that you have. Look at what all the, you know, it's like unloading a suitcase, you know. It is about bringing things out, having a look at what you've got, and, you know, giving them a bit of a wash off, you know, just really... it is a balanced place, because it is really, you are connecting to the resources that are going to help you move forward, or what's been going on. Now the Six of Stones here is also about, see, you know, it's about emotionally letting things wash away, letting things, you know, that calmness come through, that you're just really looking after what you have in front of you. And it may seem a bit of a lone card, but it is a great time for reflection and introspection there as well, there, Aquarius. So you can actually see, you know, you may see what you've got left, you know, or see what you know you've got to carry on with. So, you know, it's not a bad card at all. Okay, now I've got a feeling to pull another card for the Justice and the Six of Stones combined there. So the Six of Stones, yes, the Spirit's saying the Six of Stones is also about counting your blessings there, Aquarius. So definitely see, you know, see what the outcome is, and see it for what it is. See the blessings within that. Okay, pull one more card for there. And we've got the Hermit. So we've got the Hermit again, yes. So you're gathering information. You have the Hermit over here in your situation. So that's going to give you a lot more information. You're going to know more about it than you, and as much as you need to. So it's great in the way that it's leading you in the right direction. You're not going to go in when you don't know what's going on. You're going to be very well, you know, you'll have a lot of facts. You're going to be in a good place to pass it on. Now we've got the 9. The Hermit is a 9, and it is about the end coming out the end of that cycle as well. Now here it says guide. So yes, you are being guided. You are being given some inspiration, some information, you know. So there is, you know, there could be some messages or some information coming through that's going to allow you to be able to see the situation better. That's nice. It's good to know that you've got that. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Judgment card. That was your overall, that was the outcome of your reading. With Archangel Michael. Okay. Alright, so we have the Five of Bowls. So yes, there has been an emotional upheaval. You felt that you have, you know, you may, you know, somebody or some people have turned their back on you when you've needed them the most. So this is about judgment. This is you finding out this when you need to find it out. So by finding out that, you know, the people that haven't actually had your back and that haven't stood by you, dear Aquarius, you're able to move on from that. So this was meant to happen. You were meant to see this, which is fantastic. Going to pull one more card for Judgment and the Five of Bowls. Oh, the Peacemaker, the Hierophant. Yes, so lessons learned. Lessons learned there, Aquarius. So yes, that all goes in synchronistically with all of that, doesn't it? You know, it's judgment time. Somebody's let you down and you've actually learned something from it. Now you can move forward without having to worry about them. You've got fives here. Fives are freedom and change. The two is balance. So yes, this is very much needed to happen. So that's very exciting. Because, you know, then you can cut out the dead wood. Just saying. Nice. Okay, last card. Now this is the Talking to Heaven cards, and this is a loved one or somebody significant that had an impact on you, and I've dropped out 2 there, and there's some messages coming through from them, and they are wanting you to know that they are there, but this is also they want to know they've got something to say. So whoever it is that's guiding you this week, and you will know who that is because you will be getting some signs. This is I am learning over here. So, you know, you may have looked at their past and it's been something that, you know, they didn't need to go, or it didn't need to happen the way it did, or, you know, you've been feeling a little bit like this is, you know, you can't always control the situation, you can't always have your finger on everything, but this is this is, you know, this is the loved one or the person that's passed over telling you that there is that ability to keep learning and to keep moving forward, which is great, because there's that emotion there, you know, and the learning there coming through. So, you know, as I said, there's be messages coming through. You might get to smell something, see something, or be something that will remind you of them. You may not, because they may not want to, you know, to be out, or they may not be able to get through at that time, but just know that they are there. And they are so, I am so much better now. So this is urging you to just look towards the positive, Aquarius, to know that you know, there is that rainbow, there is that beautiful outcome at the end of that rainbow, that you can, you know, that things will definitely be getting better and better and better for you. So, you know, that's a great message coming through from your loved one over there, Aquarius, because they are there. They're telling you that it can be done. You know that you can get through this, and they're going to be with you every step of the way. So even if you don't hear from them, just ask if you need to have any, you know, if you need any support, and, you know, you're just feeling like you're a bit overwhelmed, or you're not sure which direction to go, just call out, and, you know, you'll be surprised what comes through from that. Well, what a beautiful reading. What an exciting reading. What an exciting week you have coming up there, Aquarius. So, yeah, you enjoy and make the most of it, and we'll talk soon. Bye.